Hello citizens of the internet, I'm back with another favorites video. Excuse my 10-year-old hairstyle though. It's that time of the year when I just want to shave my hair off because it's too hot outside and I can't stand it that long. And it's not even that long. At first I'd like to talk about probably the most important thing that happened in the month of April. A brief introduction before. Last year, at the end of September, beginning of October, I can't remember the date exactly, I started messaging with two awesome girls on Tumblr. And in April, on the 4th of April 2015, we finally chatted for the first time. We finally saw our faces live and we finally talked, not just typed. I never imagined I would ever do that with online internet friends that are now friends, even though we haven't seen each other face to face because they live in England and I live where I live, but I'm sure one day we will meet and we will have the time of our lives together. So 4th of April 2015 will be a date I will forever treasure. So hello Erin, hello Alicia, I cannot wait to meet you. This foundation, I completely forgot I own it, and I completely forgot how much I loved it. It's probably my favorite after the L'Oreal one. I'm not gonna pronounce its name. The L'Oreal one was actually my first ever foundation that I bought since I started wearing makeup, but this might top it. I love the way it feels on my face. It doesn't make your face look like you put a lot of makeup on. It's just perfect. I'm not a beauty guru, so I don't know what else to say about this. I just love it. I'm in the shade 24 Golden Beige. Amazing. Again, a lost and refound product is this lip gloss palette from YVES ROCHER. It's kinda old, I know, and it looks disgusting, but trust me, these 9 colors are so pigmented for a random lip gloss palette. Amazing, amazing. I didn't buy this palette on its own though. It came with a whole makeup kit, so it had like everything in there, from mascara to eyeliner to eyeshadows to blush and everything. But I picked this up and leave it in my lips product drawer. So that's why I kind of forgot I have it. For skincare, I'll talk about a shower gel that I literally fell in love with, but I don't own it. I used it when I was at my grandma's house. Probably this is TMI, but in April our bathroom was under reconstruction and for a couple of days we didn't have water to wash. So we went to our grandparents', well, my grandparents' house. They live 2 minutes away from us. And there we took showers and baths and all that stuff. And my grandma had this amazing shower gel that I fell in love with. It's called MONOＩ de TAHITI. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put a picture somewhere or whatever. It's again from YVES ROCHER. I remembered how much I loved it because a few years ago I used to own the oil with the same scent. Prepare yourselves because I'm about to show you the most amazing jumper that ever existed, in my opinion. Ta-da! It's from H&M. Look at its color. Look at its color. Like at the design. Like look at the back of it. I would have bought it if it only was like this. but they have an anime girl on it. If you love anime and Galaxy, this is the jumper for you. Trust me. Too bad it's a little cropped. I would have preferred it a little longer to be more comfy, but for the way it looks, I'll just treasure it forever. This coral dress, I got it as a gift on Easter, and I don't really like orange and yellow that much, but I think in the summer when I get a little more tanned, this will look great. But the thing that I love the most about this dress is that the design is handmade. It's hand painted. I love this metallic blue. This pair of slip-ons from C&A. People told me I say the name of the store wrong. I know it's a German one or whatever, and it's supposed to be called C&A, but I'm making videos in English, so is C and A. So what's the point? They're the same letters, but spelled differently depending on the language you talk in. Easy to walk in, very comfortable. You can wear it with a lot of outfits. I think these will be the pair that I will reach out the most in the summertime. Talking about comfort and things, yes, I will totally reach out for that pair of slip-ons. But my favorite pair of shoes for this month is this adorable pair of like school shoes. I don't know how to call. Is there a name for this type of shoes? They're not really Oxford shoes. I know how they are made and how they look, but these are not Oxford shoes. So do you know how to call this type of shoes? I just call them school. I love this flowery design that they have here. I love the fringe and the fact that they have buckles. I know the color is not a usual color, but I won't let it get between my relationship with them, so I ship myself with this pair of shoes. No, I don't use those words. No. For accessories, I love this set of bracelets from H&M. If it focuses. Focus, please. Would you focus? The fact that they're subtle. Another set of bracelets that I didn't dare to take out is this one, still from H&M. Wonderful. I just love the variety. And probably my favorite purchase from H&M's website is this pair of sunglasses. Yeah, baby. Now I'm 200 times more blind. Oh my god. Wow, wow. Yep. How do I look? Because I can't see a thing. For music this month, probably the most of you will throw tomatoes and eggs in me because I'll talk about a collection of CDs with classical music. It's not the full collection. Again, I got it from my grandma, but I just picked the ones that I really love the most, like Beethoven, Chopin, and a few with Mozart. You know how much I enjoy classical music, and these were right up my alley because they don't only come with like the CD. Let's take this for example. They come with like a little booklet that talks about the life of that certain composer, with like, you know, like the biography, the life, and there era, their contemporary world, influences. They even have little quizzes at the end to test you if you read carefully everything that says in it. Amazing. Talking about Beethoven, my favorite, I feel like I need to tell you to listen to Moonlight Sonata if I haven't told you before, because that's totally my favorite composition. I have another favorite one which I'm gonna talk about in another video. With the other one I have a special emotional connection with it, but when it comes to composition, Moonlight Sonata is totally my favorite. Listen to the third movement. That's my favorite part. Moonlight Sonata, the third movement. I literally picture my heart down there in a million pieces. Oh, go back to the 1700s or 1800s. It's 2015. Let's imagine living back then, but with internet and this YouTube thing. Let's imagine YouTubers coming in front of the camera and being like, hello, today I'm gonna talk about Beethoven's latest hit. You can download it on iTunes for only whatever the heck the prices were then. That's weird. No, awkward. Sorry. Yeah. Returning into 2015. In April, I kept on watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians until the website I was watching the series on got hacked, and now I'm left hanging because, you know, there's no Netflix here in Narnia, so I don't know what to do. Does anyone know a website where I can watch the series on, but like actually to work worldwide? Because, you know, I live in a small country and some things don't work in my region. Thumbs up this video if you get this problem too in your country. Most of you probably don't know this about me, but I'm a huge Pokemon fan. But I never owned a console, so I didn't play any Pokemon game. So, this month, someone, actually an 11-year-old, told me about a Pokemon game that I can actually play it online. It's called Deluge RPG. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I'll leave the link down below. There are a lot of maps, and you basically have to travel in whichever map you want to and search for Pokemons there that you battle or you collect. And then you can also battle between regions, but when you gain more experience. And I think that's probably how the Pokemon games work on consoles too. I'll leave the link to it down below. I finally got to watch Mordecai, and I thought I would die laughing throughout the whole movie. It literally cheers you up, so I totally recommend you to watch it if you have a bad day. Johnny Depp was awesome, as he is in every second of his life, so what more can I say? I'm totally not good at this. I cannot review one thing properly. First of all, the April Fool's prank from Dan and Phil with their Dan and Phil Crafts channel. Like, oh my god, just for a prank, they did a whole channel plus the video. What? Weird and awesome at the same time, because wow, they did the whole process of making a new YouTube channel just for a little pranky video. Wow. The extreme Easter baking video. I would have totally expected a bunny like Dan to come for this Easter, but not in a creepy, sexual, fangirly way. Oh my god, no. What have I said? Oops. Okay, no, it's just a joke. Don't... shut up. I also discovered a lot of videos that I didn't even know they existed, and I wasn't even aware of this thing before, but I'm glad YouTube recommended this to me, because now I feel like I'm enlightened. I feel like before I was such an ignorant, and now I'm like, wow, I'm overwhelmed. I'm talking about the ASMR type of videos. ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response and is a physical sensation characterized by a pleasurable tingling that typically begins in the head and scalp and often moves down the spine and through the limbs. So basically in this type of videos, people use different objects to tap on to make you feel a certain pleasurable feeling that it's meant to relax you. Like there are videos when people tap in different boxes made out of different materials so that you feel that tingly sensation. There are also videos where people role play for you in front of the camera just so they can induce you that calming and relaxing feeling. I think this is very helpful for anxious people or people that suffer from panic attacks. 3 years ago, I suffered from panic attacks to the point where I was afraid to go to sleep because I knew I would get one in my sleep. I know it sounds weird. It's not okay. And during that time, my best friend told me I should listen to Zen music. I would search for different calming sounds like rain sounds, ocean sounds, tropical forests or jungle sounds that are meant to calm you down. And yes, they are calming and relaxing, but still, I remember I would go to sleep listening to that. But even if those sounds were relaxing, they didn't distract me, and I would still think about all those stupid things that were going in my head. So I wasn't able to take my mind off of those things and still worry a lot and overthink, even though I was listening to those calming sounds. But with these videos, it's totally different, because there is actually a person that's talking to you in front of a camera, and that totally distracts you. I also forgot to mention that in those type of videos, the people that film them whisper. They don't talk. I totally recommend you this type of videos because I really think there's something different. And as I said at the beginning of this, I'm mind blown. How have I not heard about this before? Things would have been totally different by now. You should totally check them out if you suffer from anxiety or panic attacks. So that's it for my April favorites. Let me know in the comments what were your favorites for this month. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye! Take care of yourselves. I got it as a gift for Christmas, so I don't know what it is. For Christmas. Really, Christmas. Focus. This pair of slip-ons. Ew. Blech.